Welcome to another episode of Forge Father Fire. This episode is called Winning Culture. So was at a Nebraska game last night. It's been a while since I've been to a home Nebraska game, and I'll tell you, the atmosphere there is absolutely insane. It was a Friday night game. We were playing Illinois. The outcome, unfortunately, wasn't in our favor. We lost a tough game in overtime, but I'll tell you, they're back. Like, Nebraska football is back. They're looking good. You can feel the energy. I could just tell with the vibe the stadium had last night. I haven't felt that for a very long time, but I haven't been to a home game for a very long time because Nebraska has absolutely sucked for a good while now. And I remember going to games with my dad. I remember going to games with my grandma back in the 90s, the mid 90s, when we were just dominant, and you would go into that stadium and you could just feel the energy. You could just tell with the players that they had this confidence and this certainty and this swagger. They were just going to fucking dominate you, period. And that's what happened. Like, we were so dominant for so long, under coaches, Tom Osborne, and then the few coaches that followed him. Like, we carried that winning tradition on, but then it just fell off. And it was due to the coaches that we brought in. The winning tradition just stopped because of the culture within the team, the standards, the values. They weren't being upheld anymore. And it was all because of the coach that was in the middle, the coach that was in charge of the team, the coach that was in charge of maintaining tradition. And so Nebraska has moved into the right direction. We got a new coach. This is his second year, Matt Rule. He's doing good things. There's a new vibe. You can see it. You can see it in the players. They're playing harder. They're more disciplined. And Nebraska's going to be back on top. Mark my words. They're going to be back up there. But I wanted to share this because, what I experienced last night, it felt good. Being a Nebraska fan, I'm not a diehard fan, but I'm a Nebraska fan, and I like to see Nebraska win. Being from Nebraska, growing up in Nebraska my whole life, you want to see them fucking win. And it's been pretty sad. The past decade, really, they have not been very good. It's been embarrassing, to be honest. But what I saw and what I felt last night, it gave me goosebumps. When they did the tunnel walk, it felt different. You were thinking, we actually have a chance to win this game. We should win this game with the players that we have. But with how things have developed just over the last year, we're better. We're right there on the edge. And so I share this because culture is everything. If you want to be a champion, if you want to be a winner in your own life, and you as a dad being the leader and the coach of your family, or if you're a business owner, you are the leader and the coach of your business. If you want to be successful, it all starts with you and the culture that you create to build a winning tradition. It's like when you show up, you show up with purpose. You show up with intent. And you do that with everything you do across the board. It's not just check the box over here and then, it's game day, so let's show up. No, you're going to be fucking exposed because you haven't been doing the work. You haven't been consistent. You haven't been truly taking things to that next level. You've just been kicking the can down the road, accepting mediocrity, no discipline, constantly up and down. And so look at the different areas in your life. Look at your fitness. Look at your physique. Look at your family life. Look at your relationships, the connection that you have with your wife, the connection that you have with your kids. Look at your financials. Are you making money? Are you creating wealth? Are you living in abundance? Look at your faith. Are you connected to God? Do you regularly have conversations with God? Do you believe in yourself? Do you have faith in yourself? Look at these different areas. And if you don't have a winning tradition, look at your habits. Look at how you're carrying yourself day to day to day. Are you intentional with what it is that you're doing? You say you want to be in better shape. You say you want to have better relationships. You say you want to make more money. Are you intentional with your actions to do so? Are you truly committed? Are you disciplined? Are you consistent with what it is that you're supposed to be doing to build those different areas? And if you're not, if you're wishy-washy, if you're like 70%, 80%, well, expect 80% results. Don't expect a winning tradition. Don't expect to have the confidence, to have the fucking swagger, to have the certainty in yourself. Don't expect to win. Expect to be average as fuck and mediocre. And constantly coming up with excuses and pointing the finger and blaming this and blaming that, because that's how Nebraska was for a very long time. And so until you actually make the changes and uphold those changes, can you ever expect to start winning?